Some people might consider it overkill, but hey, it's my bag, it's my life, it's my shoulders, and it's my future back pain, so let's mind our own business. And last but not the least, the reason why my friends call my bag a library is because I am just carrying this in case of bookish emergency. I feel like a fraud for showing you this because I was wondering, should I take this out or should I not? And you might ask, Eshe, who needs 2 power banks? Do you use your phone that often? It's a habit that I want to form, but I just have never been able to do. We are going to keep it inside before I forget it. Hi, hello. Welcome back to our usual spot. And we have a bit of a vulnerable video for today to find out what's inside this mess of a bag. Every time I ask, what vlogs do you guys want to see on BookTube? This always comes up, and it's a bit of a vulnerable thing because my bag is a mess. I actually tidied it up a little bit just to throw out, some of the receipts and stuff, but I made sure to keep everything that I actually carry with me, and it gets very random. Very, very random. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be checking what's inside my bag. And let's please make this a safe space because this is a vulnerable moment for me, Okay, let's go through the basic, simple stuff, the ones that you would expect inside a bag. So, of course, I have my AirPods Max. I carry a couple of headphones with me all the time, so I use this mostly when I really want to focus and I don't want to hear anything else. So I have this. And then, of course, for more, I want to hear my surroundings, and I don't like getting headphones hair or cap hair. So I always bring my wide headphones so I don't ruin my hair. It's a situation. Next is my messy laptop that has pencil marks and sometimes chalk. This is my MacBook Air that I carry with me all the time just because I cannot write on paper, and I don't like to use my phone when I'm writing, so usually I just write things down here. So we have that. And then next we have, since I ride a motorbike very, very often when I'm here in Bangkok, I always carry a cap with me. This is a Patagonia cap. So when they give me a helmet, I don't want to, have my hair touch other people's hair. So I just bring a cap with me. And this one's easily washed, so it's very convenient. I am going to avoid the random stuff first. We're gonna go a bit normal for now. Let's go through the pockets. First pocket that we have here, I have my eyeglass case, which I don't really use. It's just in case. Usually I just throw my glasses inside my bag, and that's usually why I lose them or they get scratches very often. Next is, what's this? Oh, the Octobuddy, if I want to film outside with my phone on glass, but I haven't really used this since, I don't know, I bought it, so just in case. I think I used it in Nepal, maybe? Maybe. That's the first pocket, and I'll just leave it inside. Next we have, just a bunch of random things. My bookstore membership card from Kinokuniya, and it's a cute little artwork. Random bills, because I never carry cash with me. Thailand has a very big QR code culture, as well as I just have my credit card with me. So I usually just keep cash inside my bag in case of emergencies that I actually need them. Mint my climbing membership, my Stone Goat climbing membership, which is my bouldering gym here in Bangkok. A random store that gave me their card, and I found it interesting. It's called Fewer Better Things. And then a sticker that I've never used. It says Bangkok Climbing Crew. And it looks like this, Bangkok Climbing Crew. So those are the pockets so far. So far, so good. Next, we have my mess of a charger situation. I have myself my USB-C, lightning bolt, and what's the other one? USB-C, lightning bolt, and Apple Watch charger. USB-C because of my phone, the lightning bolt for my AirPods Max, and then the Apple Watch charger because I never charge my Apple Watch. And I would always charge it 10 minutes before a workout just so I have enough to actually log what I was doing. So I always need it with me just in case. And my charging situation gets a bit funky. I also have my 2 adapters, this one and the MacBook one. Where's that? My 2 bricks. And oh, I forgot I had this. Post-it notes. When I'm working, I just like to stick it on my laptop, just so I know what I need to do in a day and I get to focus, because work gets overwhelming and I need some form of structure. Anything else? Oh, a funny thing about me is I will always carry a comb with me. Usually more than one, just in case I lose one of them. And because I ride the motorbike and I wear hats and caps, it's an annoying thing about me. It's an annoying thing that I cannot stop. I just fix my hair often because my hair does not agree with Thai or Southeast Asian humidity. It always gets so frizzy, it gets annoying. One of the reasons I sometimes don't like to film is just my hair gets so poofy and like frizzy. So I would just bring a little comb with me, you know? Just so I can feel like at least it's a bit more put together. I told you guys, I'm being vulnerable today. So that is what's inside all the pockets so far. Now we're going to the actual inside, you know, like this part, except for this. First random thing inside my bag, I have this little ball, which I always carry with me because I go bouldering 3 to 4 times a week, and it's very heavy on your fingers. So this is usually what my warm-up is on the way to the climbing gym. It takes me maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and I just do this on the way just so I get to kind of keep my fingers warm and I don't shock it the moment I start climbing. So I have this little ball. Next is a very Thai inclusion, which is this, I forgot what you call it, but it's an herb inhaler, which is supposed to be good for like headaches or like clearing your nose. And I just love sniffing it. I don't use it as often as my Thai friends or my expat friends, but I just like having it sometimes if I want to sniff something nice. It's just random herbs, and it's very, very, very famous here in Thailand, and everyone has this in many different forms. And I quite like it, so I forgot what you call it in Thai, but I also carry with me climbing chalk. And you're like, Eshe, why do you carry climbing chalk all the time? Because I always forget it, and my climbing gym stopped doing rental chalk, which is annoying to me because I can be quite forgetful when I bring this. So now I just never take it out of my bag because I will not pay 250 baht every time I go to the climbing gym, which is very often because I always forget to carry this. So now this doesn't leave my bag. I'm not risking it. We are gonna keep it inside before I forget it. Next we have 2 power banks. And you might ask, Eshe, who needs 2 power banks? Do you use your phone that often? No. I have 2 power banks for 2 reasons. Number 1 is I always forget to charge my things. And I don't mean that with my phone or like my AirPods, which I do forget to sometimes charge, but I forget to charge my power banks. So it's often the case that only one of them will be charged. This has no charge. And that neither of them have battery at the moment, which defeats the purpose. I guess I will be charging this after this video. But the other reason I have 2 power banks is I went to Nepal to do a 2-week hike by the Himalayas, and at some point of the trek you do not have charging outlets in your room because you're so high up. The altitude goes past 4,000, 5,000, and at that point your phone would die quite quickly. You don't have a place to charge, and I didn't want to worry about those in case of emergencies, so I bought an extra power bank, and since then I just carry it with me because I also don't charge them very often. Next, random but not so much. This is not an ad, so we're not gonna reveal it. I have my deodorant, which I carry with me because I am working out every single day. I either do bouldering, paddle, or run, and I just don't want to risk not smelling good. Mouthwash because I go to the office and I have my lunch there, or sometimes just I want my breath to smell good. Next, is there anything underneath? No. Next we have my first aid kit. So we'll go through each one. I just carry this, just always on my bag just in case of emergencies. Plaster, which I use very, very often. I think I have a pack of like 200 in my cupboard just because I use it very, very often for bouldering. climbing tape because my fingers always hurt from climbing, so I have them always with me. 2 lip balms, one that's ordinary and then the other is just a bit more colored if I feel like I'm becoming too pale in my lips. So I have 2 with me. Same thing, I have breath spray, same reason as the mouthwash in my bag. Hand cream. Oh, and my favorite medicine, my favorite no-fail medicine, which I always carry with me and has never failed me, regardless if it's a constipation, the diarrhea, or just like stabbing pains. Maybe I should go for a doctor for those, but this is called yu. I don't know how it is called in English. I think they call it pochai pills, which is literally just a direct translation, but it's traditional Chinese medicine that I love and adore, and I've been using this since I was a kid, and it has never failed me. And bonus is it's a great hangover prevention pill. So I have two in here, and every time I go back to Manila, my parents always have ready stocks to just give it to me. So when I come back here, I will have a whole box for when my tummy acts up. And I have a very sensitive tummy, but it has become better since I cut out caffeine from my diet, which I realized while I was in Nepal. So I haven't been using it as much, which is nice because it doesn't feel good. I realized the remaining stuff are just traditional Chinese medicine. This one is called white flour, and as you can see, the cover, the sticker itself is already gone, but I still have a lot of it. I think I've had this for maybe 4 years already, or 4 years, and it's kind of like eucalyptus, I believe, and I don't know if it expires. I hope it doesn't, but it's also the same way where if I get headaches, I just like rub a little bit on my head or by my nose or my tummy if I have a tummy ache. And same as the pochai pills, they have served me wonderfully since I was a kid. Last is Tiger Balm, which is an ointment for muscle aches and spasms. So whenever I am sore from bouldering, or when I was in Nepal, I was using quite a bit of this. Actually, I bought this specifically in Nepal because I was starting to get very sore after 2 weeks of hiking. So it comes in very handy. I love it very much. So that is my little first aid kit. And we're almost done. We're actually almost there. First one is I feel like a fraud for showing you this because I was wondering, should I take this out or should I not? Because I don't use it. I try to. It's a habit I'm trying to form, but it just never works. I have 3 notebooks in my bag, and I'm not being dramatic. I always have 3 notebooks in my bag, and I don't use them. It's just that, what if I want to write that day? What if I want to journal? I am not a journaler. It's a habit, again. It's a habit that I want to form, but I just have never been able to do. But just in case, I bring 3 with me, and it's empty. It's empty. There is, maybe like the first few pages would have writing on it, but that's it. But you never know. Maybe I wake up one day and I just go, this is the day that I will start journaling. And that's why I have this inside my bag. And last but not the least, the reason why my friends call my bag a library is because I always have usually 3 books in my bag. And there's a specific reason for each one. This time around, it's a bit of a different reason, but let me go through it. Back in the Day by Oliver Lawrensky is the book I just finished. And usually I spend the next 1 to 2 days writing a review. On my Instagram, I write a review immediately after finishing a book, just a quick IG story, but for my personal reference, I try to expound on it a little bit more, and I don't think I've ever shared it, or if I do, it's for a very select few books, but I just want to remember, and I want to have the book as I'm reflecting, going through pages, and seeing what my favorite passages were. So, and yeah, as you can see, there's still pencil inside, but I always carry it with me for the next 1 to 2 days, so that's the case for this time. Next is my next read, which is Morning and Evening by Jan Fosse, which is usually on a rotating basis that my actual current read. So in this case, this is what I'm currently reading. I've only read maybe 10 pages, and I carry an extra one with me because I am a mood reader, and sometimes I start a book and I realize I am not specifically in the mood for it, so I would always have like a backup read for me. And this one is a gift from my friend Kriti, Hard Rain Falling by Don Carpenter. I am just carrying this in case of in case of a bookish emergency, if this is not working well in terms of where I am in my mood. But knowing Jan Fossa, that's usually not the case. I can always pick his book up and just devour it. But it's become my habit to just carry an extra book with me. So that's one scenario. But another scenario is sometimes I would carry one book and then the other book would be a poetry collection or a book that is drastically different. Or if I'm listening to an audiobook for my runs, I would carry a physical copy of that book just so I can take note what minute and then underline it on the physical copy, which is not as often of a case as this one, but that's usually why I have 3 books in my bag at all times. And some people might consider it overkill, but hey, it's my bag, it's my life, it's my shoulders, and it's my future back pain, so let's mind our own business. But yes, that is actually everything in my bag. I think I don't have any other compartments, and this bag is my tried and tested Beyond Divines, I forgot what you call it, nylon puffer. I bought this back in December and it has served me so well. I have ROI'd on this bag so much on my travels and it's just a perfect size. I get to carry all of these things with me. That's basically everything I need in my everyday life. So, and this is not gifted, this is not an ad, just a disclaimer. I bought this with my own money. Beyond Divines, at least back then, have never reached out to me, and it's just the bag I love and adore. So, yes, that is everything inside my bag, and I am now gonna put everything back inside and get ready because I have to go and read at a cafe, as one does. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, and I'll see you back at our usual spot.